Are you done?
What I'm
Because
talking about.
okay, never mind. We'll talk about you reading the Bible in a different another time. Continue what you're talking about before we segment into something else.
Anyway,
Yeah,
you look at all the women that were in the Bible, right?
cool.
Even David, okay, had how many wives? As a matter of fact, David had a wife already, right?
David sent a guy to war because he wants the
No, no,
guy's.
no. At least you know that one. That one
He
is
wants
not.
the guy's woman.
No, because he had already had the guy's woman. It's just that the guy's woman was pregnant, and he did not know how to deal with the situation. So if the guy is dead, then at least can have the wife permanently. That's all. So it was just a one-off situation that turned into something else. But that's not even what I'm going to say. What I'm saying is, how many women, right, would let's assume you're in a relationship with a woman, right? Is your wife,
Yeah,
and for whatever reason, your wife can't procreate,
she can't give birth.
right?
Okay.
How many of them? Okay, with those days, I'm not talking about now that science is advanced and you can have surrogates and those kind of stuff. We'll say, all right, here is another woman, or you can go have another woman and have kids with.
It's a show on TV right now. It's called the Maiden,
The handmaiden, yeah.
That's exactly what that show is about. Now, that show is extremely, it's because the show is about having, they're not giving birth anymore. Like the birth rate is decreasing. For those that haven't seen it, I think if you can, watch it. Because what Nana just spoke about is exactly what that show is about. Really, really, really important show. Like, really, really good show. So, the men, there were some women that could still give birth. There's some women that could still get pregnant and give birth. But it's only a few of them. So, there's sort of like a court organization that took over at least a region of America, and it was like a state, a small part of a state. And then they were trying to figure out how to do that. And then in trying to figure out how to do that, they were also talking about, actually, you know what? There are less kids, and women can't have kids anymore, but there's some of them that can have kids. So how do we tell? How do we tell our women? Like, okay, you can't have a child, she can. So let me sleep with her. They turn to the Bible. They turn to, what's that story in the Bible?
Abraham and Sarah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
They turn to the Bible. Now, it became a religious thing. Every month, one day in the month, they do the ceremony where the woman now sits down, and then the handmaiden, she open her leg up, the handmaiden put her head, open her own leg, and the man can do his business. And it became something that all the women
Subscribe to.
Yeah.
No, but you see, the point I'm trying to make is, in most situations, right, it's our selfish deeds that spoils a good thing.
Wow. Now, do you think they could do something like that in Africa and it would take place?
It happened
in
anyway.
today's African women
That's
situations.
no.
In today's world.
Well, even the today one.
You think
No.
you think you can fly that?
It's a city one that it won't fly. But the ones, if you go a bit interior, you can do whatever you want.
You can do that, man. Don't even the Bible. You can just take,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can have second wives.
Yeah, you can have
third wives and whatever it is.
whatever you want. You
Look,
can have.
all I'm trying to
I'm
say.
talking about the so-called I don't need a man in my life.
No, but you see, this how I'm trying to choose my words a bit better without using the.
This is Wahaala time. We don't choose. We are uncensored.
I know we are uncensored, but the thing is, you don't also like you're trying to like we don't want people to miss the message, right?
What's the message? The message is
Look.
Are you?
How many? Let me put it this way.
Yeah.
How many women, right, are unhappy about being a second wife, but are happy to have an affair with a married man?
Oof, that's a good one. Because you just said have an affair. Affair is hidden. Second wife is very unhidden.
And that's what I'm saying. So let me get it straight.
Public.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You willing, right, to give marital privileges to a man.
It's not like,
and you're also willing to take,
No, you're missing the point. No. No one's giving marital privileges here. No one's doing that. We're just catching some fun. And most
Says who?
Yeah, we're just catching some fun. Like,
But
that's how they say it, right? They're catching fun.
My guy, no, not these girls. But do you think Moesha, when Moesha is there saying, she's got married men there, right? These married men are there catching some fun with her. They probably can't even handle her.
She's catching some fun.
No, she's catching people's money.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. She's catching people's money. Yeah.
You know,
Oh, she's
that's
catching
what
people's money.
she's, you know.
They're catching some fun. What's
Yes,
the problem?
that's the difference. Now the point is this here. If she continues doing that, and most of them do get pregnant. We know a couple of them that have gone pregnant and they try to hide it. And they try to be like, they can't even tell who, they can't even, not even they can't say it in public who's child they're carrying.
Because an affair is supposed to be hidden.
That's what I'm saying.
Pregnant,
Meanwhile, no.
Now
So,
we know
so you're
you're
happy
doing
to have a
this.
bastard child
Yeah.
instead of having a legitimate child. You know how crazy
That's
that
crazy.
is.
That is crazy. What you just said. I have a bastard child instead of a legitimate child. What made the child legitimate?
The man is happy to marry you and make you a second wife.
But what if he's not happy to marry you, but he's happy to?
No, but that's the question.
hidden
No, but
parts.
that's what I just said though. We're not looking at it from that situation. We're talking about how many women today, right? Because we know that a lot of married men, because they say married men are bastards. What's it called? Dogs. As we started off with, they say most men are in a relationship are dogs, right? So let's accept that. Let's accept most men can stay with one woman and they're willing to have multiple women.
Yeah.
The point is, these men are having multiple women anyway. It's happening. If it's not happening, you can call them dogs.
True.
So if it's happening anyway,
Well, does this man
how
know
many
the
women?
bride?
No. But that's what I'm saying. Some men are happy to look. Samini, the Ghanaian musician, has 3 wives or 2. He's happy to do that. As a matter of fact, if you open it up and you talk to most men, at least I know most African men are happy to have multiple women.
Perfect situation, right?
So it seems but that's how it's always
Perfect
been.
situation,
So
right?
it seems like it's the women that are dragging their feet. So they're happy being mistresses. They're happy being kept in the shadows. They're happy.
But no woman wants to be second. Every woman
That's
wants
what
to be
but that's
first.
what I just said though. No, they are worried about being second outside, but they rather be the third and the fourth in the shadows because they think nobody knows.
Because nobody
No, but
knows.
you know, you can't lie to yourself.
No, that's not
You
the
know
point.
that when you're in the house, when you're in the room with the man,
Yeah.
and that man goes, you can't, no, madam has called, I need to go. You know that. You know when madam called, when you're in the car and madam called, you have to shut up. As a matter of fact, no matter where you are, they will just drop you then tell you to go take another car while you go see madam. You know that madam have to do, and then that's it. And Oga will have to go. As a matter of fact, a man will tell you, if you call my wife, if you make that mistake and even dream of my wife in your dream, you better wake up and apologize to that woman.
Let me ask you a question. This is you giving me you're making me think about something. You're making me think about something. So I'm gonna ask you. Let me ask you a question. Do you think because we've heard about African men
Yeah.
getting house helps
Yeah. Pregnant,
and then sleeping with
Oh, of
themselves?
course. It's part of the duty.
Has there ever been a situation in any part of Africa, in any country in Africa, that the house help now becomes the wife, the second wife?
Oh, no. And they don't become the second wife. They get them a house on the side, and then that becomes the other home that the man goes to.
Wow.
Of course, they can't keep both women in the same house. They can't work.
That's for the house help.
Yeah.
That's good.
Of course, that's an upgrade. Why do you think house help was doing that in the first place?
That is good.
It's an upgrade.
For the madam, what was you looking at? Oh,
Yeah, but madam do that with the driver. That's what madams do. Madam don't like house boys. They like the drivers.
yeah, it makes sense, right? Because driver goes everywhere. And
Of
when
course.
and you can just park on the corner and do your business. You don't have to go home.
And the funny thing is, they start hating on the driver's girlfriend. I've never understood that nonsense.
Yeah, because the driver gives it in a good way. to
Yeah,
the
but
madam.
it's not that you are sharing. You are borrowing somebody's food, and you're mad that the person is actually eating the food as well. Like that don't make no sense.
Let's just clap you. Let's clap you. You're doing good. So, madam, you're chopping the driver, but you don't want the driver to chop his girlfriend.
No, but the girlfriend owns the driver. You see, you are on borrowed time. You are on somebody's borrowed time. The only reason why you are getting some is because you can pay. On a good day, the guy will look at you anyway.
Amazing.
So you're on borrowed time, yeah. And because you're on borrowed time, because you think you got small money, you won't carry that whole thing go.
Let Oga find out. We'll be taking your picture, but not the kind of picture you think you'll be taking. We'll be taking your picture either at the hospital, either somewhere, either something. We'll just be taking picture. Like I will post the picture on Instagram
Look.
and Facebook and say, next time if you are just a driver, please just be the driver.
Look, all I'm trying to say is this: a lot of us, right? Especially when it comes to our madams and our look relationships, right? It's not as complicated as we make it. Okay.
Yeah.
You're supposed to look at your husband. You're supposed to look at your wife or whatever it is in the household and do whatever makes your home work.
Okay.
The problem is this:
I sleep with the house helps. That works.
Our biggest issue is that most of us are more worried about what the society outside think of us.
Yeah, of course.
And because we're worried about that, we will take all the other nonsense at home and then go portray something else outside. Meanwhile, if we had, done the right thing, we can be out there all happy and so we are happy outside and we're happy indoors. Because think about, imagine, you are the girl, right? And you're a second wife. Oga has got the money.
Yeah.
Oga can give you the car now. It's legit.
Yeah.
Right? Oga can give you the credit card to go swipe. It's legit. You can turn up at the house. It's legit. Now, if you're unlucky, one day you're driving one of Oga's old car that he dashed you. The wife see you on the street. Oh yeah, park the car. In Africa, I know it works. They will just take the key off you and tell you to get out the car.
Just call Oga.
Of course. What you think Oga is going to say? You know. Why did you pass that street? My wife usually goes.
Don't you know that's the street my wife goes on? That's a serious story. Why are you calling it? Don't you know that's a car? Just because you're driving it, you start to feel yourself. You think it's your car.
Let me tell you something funny anymore. A former Ghanaian footballer, John Pencil.
Yeah.
And he found out he had a disagreement with his wife. Whatever the disagreement was, I don't care anyway. This guy, took his car keys off the woman. He took the woman out of his car, and that's his wife.
Wait, that's the woman he's married to. Whoa. To be a fly in that car would be amazing. Just to hear what she said to him.
Yeah, he kicked her out and they took the keys off her.
Yeah, but what could she have said?
I don't know. I don't know.
What could she have said, really?
Well, the thing is, he used to actually be a apostle, so she claims. I don't know. But that's not the point. The point is the fact that he actually kicked her out.
Yeah, he must have said something like that got to him really bad. I don't care where we are. Just there's somebody that I heard that did that as well.
Right.
But this is not his wife. It was his girl. It was his side chick.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I was like, this is crazy. So she did something to him that he didn't like. God knows what. Mm-hmm. So he kind of said, get in a car with me, because she had sleepers on, and now this is in London, where in December where it was really cold. So he didn't tell her to put a jacket. He just said, we're going to McDonald's. Like, let's just get in a car. He drove her all the way to the middle of nowhere and told her to get out.
What the heck?
And then he drove off. He left her there.
What the hell? Like, what did she ever do to him?
That's the like, when I heard the story, I'm like, what could she ever have done? They said he drove her to the middle of nowhere.
And then drove off.
Very cold weather. And told her to get out of the car. And he drove off. The only thing that saved her was she had her phone on her.
Oh, yeah, so you could call somebody.
So she could call someone.
Who was the moment that she called to come pick her up? It's not another girl that came to pick her up.
It should have been.
Oh, nah.
My guy. And she was his side.
Yeah, but trust me, she will call them one of the mumus to go pick up. That's what they all do.
She was his side chick. Yeah. And now she's got a side piece as well.
Not a side piece. There's always that. Women are good at that anyway. There's always that one guy that they know likes them. But they're not going to give them it. But
at 2 a.m.
Yeah, they know they're not going to give them some.
At 5 a.m.
Look, as a matter of fact, they know that even if they're in the toilet, right, and they call this man will come crawling because this man thinks at some point he might be throwing some, some sympathy.
All of the side pieces, okay, that can be, or all the people that love people that can just take them for a ride. This is all for you. We are congratulating you. Because I don't know how you can do it, but I'm not saying. I'm never gonna say I'm not saying. That's just bad.
No.
That's bad. The fact that, and then women say men are dogs. The fact that you have a person that really cares about you, and then you mistreat the way, like if it's true what you're saying.
What mean if it's true? There's a Ghanaian footballer again, called Ni Odate Lamte.
Wow, that's a long name, but okay.
This guy, was married to a woman.
Yeah.
3 Pekins. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 1, not 2, not 3. 3 kids.
Yeah.
Guess me how many belong to him?
None.
Correct for 3 points.
None. Oh, wow.
This is a woman he's been sleeping in the same bed with. This is the woman he's married to.
Hold on. At least, is this his brother's kids?
No.
She played outside.
Not even with the same man. See, that's how good this
So
woman
all
is.
those 3 are of 3 different guys.
Well, at least we know 2 of them are from 2 different people.
You know 2 of them are from 2. What happened to the third one?
Well, I don't know. But the point is, I'm just basing on the,
So the third one by proxy is a bastard.
well, the 3 are all bastards.
But the bastard with fathers. This was just a bastard.
No, they're godfathers. She's just not one.
Yeah,
we don't know. Doesn't mean they don't. No, she might have not said. But even the other 2, she didn't say. It's just that people came out. Like when the story is broken and people are talking about
And
it.
then they did blood test and found out that.
Basically, what happened was they were trying to go to the US.
So basically, I am just what's that thing and what's this movie?
Those DNA tests.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Look, I am your father.
Look, this man was so mad.
Yeah.
When he found out that these kids are not his.
No, but how old were these kids?
One of them is over 14.
How old was the youngest?
I think the youngest has been like, I'm just gonna find out anyway. Let's see.
Because like I don't know, like if the youngest was like 9 or something, like this is over at that point. You are their father.
What do you mean you are their father?
You just did not donate.
The guy divorced the woman so quick, What you think he's playing?
Gun shot.
My guy was not playing though.
That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. If that actually happened, that's
Look, the man was on TV crying.
wow. Now you understand why men are dogs, right?
And no, but you see, this woman have no shame, right? This woman, on top of that, tried to sue this man for 50% of his asset. When he divorced her.
On what grounds?
Well, divorce, innit? Well, I'm the wife.
I know, but on what grounds?
I'm the wife. Which grounds? What other grounds do you want?
Wait, again, on what grounds are you my wife?
And the fact that you went to my parents and paid bride price.
Oh, that was a mistake by me. I was blind.
Well, whose fault is it? As you said, you were blind.
Oh, so when you were there gallivanting, having kids about, what was you doing?
Hey, I was having fun.
So me too, I was mistaken for marrying you now. I did what I did because I thought I was having fun as well. You want to take 50%?
Yes, she wanted 50%.
Okay.
The good thing is the courts did throw it out in Ghana. But if it was here, she would have got it.
I'm sure.
Look,
the man said God punish her before the court threw it out. I went out, work hard to get all this stuff, only to realize that you've been playing and playing and playing. And all the 3 kids, no, not even one, not even half, not even quarter. None of it is mine. And you're telling me you want 50%.
Yeah.
God punish you.
Yeah, she won 50% anyway.
You just have to do school session. Let's sit down and understand what it means to get divorced and not get anything.
No, but it's
Because
ridiculous.
this is a classic don't get anything. There's no way you're going to get something off this one. What are you talking about? You have 3 kids, 2 of them, or at least, basically all of them, with different men. And you're married. And then when the man decides to divorce you, you want some of the money. What did you do? Other than open your legs and get pregnant for other men? What did you do?
Let me read you one of the comments from the guy. When I was informed that the 3 children in quotes were not mine.
Yeah.
Right. I know how I felt. I've been playing the role of a father to the children I thought were mine for 21 years.
Woof.
I nearly committed suicide.
They're yours. They're yours. You just did not donate. But they're yours. 21 years. 21 years. That woman is good. She's got skills. Skills that you don't want to learn, but nevertheless, skills. 21 years. 2-1.
Yeah. The one is
Not
cold,
1,
isn't it?
2-1. That's beyond cold. That's evil. Wow.
Look, it's,
So
it's ridiculous.
This,
isn't it?
this is the question.
So who is more evil? No, the question is who is more evil.
No, I want to ask a question. I want to ask you the question. See if you can answer it.
Well, this is the woman anyway. Well, to show you.
She's a pretty lady.
Is it because she's light skinned?
I can see what. Oh, don't stop that. Oh, don't stop.
Nah.
I can see why men are lining up to donate.
Nah, I don't get it. But hey, whatever.
Oh, what? Can a man beat a woman at a game?
No. Look, that's what.
That's the thing. Like,
look,
'cause that begs that question. 21 years. What? No inkling, nothing to show.
Nope.
The baby, I mean, come on. If the first one come out not looking like you, second one come out not looking like you, at least not even some part of you. Third one come out not looking like you. Don't you think you would go, excuse me, what's going on here? Nothing. So women can't be beaten at a game at that point.
Look, that's why I asked you, right? All the women that claims men are dogs, all the women that these men are sleeping with, are they not somebody's also, baby? Are they not somebody's, wife? Are they not somebody's, girlfriends? Are they not somebody's jolly? Are they not somebody's trauma? Are they not somebody's love? Are they not somebody's sweetheart?
Listen, I don't know what to say, man. Because like that is a destroying moment. You basically destroy the guy. Because how do you tell a guy after 21 years, 3 kids are not his, and he was married before those kids came into existence?
You see, that's why I told you, women are
That
colder.
didn't even happen anyway. So the point is, they went to.
No. Of course, this visa that will bring trouble to people. Now,
Everybody want to get out of the country.
no, he wasn't going to know that. He's thinking his family because he can afford it.
Oh, I don't understand. So the man is just a rich man.
Yeah, I just told he's an not ex-footballer, as in playing African football, ex-footballer, He used to play for Aston Villa. He played in,
Wow.
Anderlecht.
She's a wag now. Watch out for these wags. Wives and girlfriends of
footballers. Anyway.
Yeah, watch out for these wags.
Look,
okay?
my guy.
African wags are very evil. 3 kids, 21 years, playing their father. None of them are yours.
No.
Wow. Amazing.
Look,
that's a movie. You can't make it up.
That's what look, even one of the footballers, like one of the Ghanaian for Ghanaian football, called a free aqua, right?
Yeah.
The wife was caught on audio. Audio.
Do you want?
Talking about all the bedroom, styles. As a matter of fact,
with him or
with him. Of course, if it's with him, who cares? I mean, you did it with your husband, who cares? This girl went all the way to say that her husband is not packing. But there's another footballer, Jordan Ayew, who used to play for Swansea and is now in Crystal Palace. He packs more than this guy. And if he puts you down...
And she sampled it. She can testify.
She's talking about how good that Jordan Ayew is compared to the husband. And you're telling me if she hasn't sampled the goods, how does she know?
Amazing.
Allegedly.
Right, we're not going to allegedly say anything here. This is... Look, if you're a footballer and you make some money in Africa, watch out. Go get your high school sweetheart, okay? Get your high school sweetheart. The one you know, the jolly. Don't go get the one that will basically do all the stuff that we are saying. 3 kids, none of them are yours, 21 years. The other one get on video talking about how she did.
Well, it was audio anyway. Somebody recorded it when they were having the conversation.
That is what you call a snitch.
Well, the point is, she's not having a fight with the person, isn't it?
And then the person basically said, "Rainy day, I'll take this."
No, it's just the person was trying to be like, look. The point is, when it first came out, the first one was the rumor that this has happened.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, look, why would I go tell you? Like, I'm not the one telling your business out there.
Yeah.
And the boy did not, like that kind of thing. And then he start accusing and, that kind of thing, start recording. And then it's
Oh,
like,
surely.
look, I told you it wasn't me. I'm not there saying this thing. It's this you are the, that kind of stuff. And then that's how the person relays the audios and also start talking to the media about the situation. But look, the point I'm trying to make is this. It seems like, as you said, a man cannot beat a woman at their game. Okay.
Yeah.
If a woman wants to, no, it's not long enough. If a woman wants to, do stuff against you, my guy, you're not gonna win. You cannot win.
Wow.
All you can do is pray.
So let's go back to our main question. Men dogs. With everything we've discussed, I don't see a reason why they shouldn't be.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think it's the situation of the women. It's how we are. It's a reaction to how we are treated by women in the first place.
If men are dogs, I don't see a reason why they shouldn't be.
No, it's women that created the dogs in men.
I mean, come on, 3 kids.
This man, after 21, what do you think? If this man meets another woman, what do you think he's gonna think? How do you think he's gonna behave?
It's not going to settle down. Forget that.
Funny enough, he actually is. He's married another woman.
Oh,
he's got 2 kids with them anyway.
Oh, I hope you did blood test.
Oh, I think that would be the first thing I will go and do.
I hope you did blood test.
Before when the kids are born, you be getting ready. The moment they go, you just put it in there.
Congratulations. You are a better man than all of us. You are a testament that not all men are dogs. But women are the B words. Some of them. Okay? Some of them are the B words. In case you understand what I'm saying. I'm just trying to be politically correct. But this is why we can say whatever we want. But I'm just trying to respect you women. Because sometimes, like they say in America, you women be tripping. I don't even know if I say that right. But women be tripping, yo. Like, because I don't know, man. 21 years, 3 kids. Come on. If you don't create a monster, it's because the monster is not there to be created. Because you breeding a different kind of mentality of that man. If he has 3 kids, trusted you, loved you, provide for you, did everything he could as a man for you and the kids, AIDS kids, only to realize they're not his. And yes, the shocker. He can't even be able to say that, it's only one man, so go and be with that man. 2 of those kids, different men. Madam, seriously.
No, but you see, this is how cruel this woman is, right? You knew that because surely she should have known, she should have known that she was actually having, sex with this man raw. And if you were doing that,
at least get a condom, right?
That's what I'm saying. You could have passed diseases to this man. You understand what I'm saying? So you didn't do it once, you didn't do it twice, because I doubt she was just, a one-off and then she got pregnant for the first one, a second one-off and then she got pregnant for the second one, and then a one-off for the first. So she should be doing it for long.
Maybe that's even the one she decided to have the kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe she's probably aborted so many of those things.
Forget the abortion. I bet, you come home and, it's my friend. Who knows what she's been doing? Oh, I'm gonna go see my sister Barbara at this one. I'm going to the hairdresser. Oh, this is the guy that is coming here to fix the light bulb. This is the guy.
God give us strength. God gives us strength. Okay. Now, men are dogs. If men are dogs,
who born dog?
Exactly.
Now who born dog?
What came first? The women or the men that made them dogs? Sorry, the man that is a dog or the women that made this man a dog or the woman that made this man. I'm not pronouncing it properly. Let me say it again. Who comes first? The man that is a dog or the woman that turns the man into a dog?
Let us know your opinions on the comment section.
Yeah.
Like the Facebook page, subscribe so that you can get to hear this and all the other sessions as they come along. Thank you for tuning in.
Okay, so until next time, this is Wahaala in relationships.
And please, if you know it's not the guy's kid, don't pass it on to him.
No, true story. Sidetrack. There's somebody that I was told the story. This guy, okay, is in love with this girl. He's been trying to get her for a long time. She didn't give him any face. What kept him as a friend? Then she got pregnant by somebody else. Then she decided to give him face and then tell him the baby was his because she slept with him in between while she was pregnant. And this guy, with the story I'm told, till today doesn't know.
I told you women are cold. Women are cold. Look, Eve could have just been the only one that got bad in the Garden of Eden. Okay.
Wow.
What did Eve do? Eve went ahead and gave the apple to the man. The man was minding his own business. Before the woman turned up, the man has seen this apple, has seen this tree. He walked past it. Maybe he might piss on it underneath it once in a while. But he just walked past it.
I'm telling you.
The woman came. Look, I'll tell you a biblical story. You know I love biblical stories.
Yeah, because you're a Christian, right?
Hell to the no. Anyway.